Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another one. I'm here to preview the NBA playoffs. Then I'll probably do a boxing video later talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munguia and Inoue Inoue versus Luis Neri. I'll probably make that video later today. But I'm talking about the NBA playoffs, who I think is going to win in the second round. I'm going to pick each series. First, of course, New York versus Indiana. The reason I'm going with the Knicks in 5 or 6 games is because I feel like that, yes, Indiana does pose some problems as far as scoring the basketball, but I don't think they can handle the Knicks' physicality on defense. I don't think they can because, in my opinion, Indiana has trouble. Two things is wrong with Indiana and why I favor New York heavily in this series. They don't defend. They are one of the absolute worst defensive teams in the league. And then second of all, they don't fucking rebound. They're one of the bottom 5 rebounding teams in the league. Those are two things that you can't be against the Knicks. You can't fucking be terrible defensively, and you can't not rebound. The Sixers are a much better rebounding team than the Pacers, and they couldn't even keep the Knicks off the boards. So that right there tells me everything I need to know. And I got the Knicks winning that series in 6 games. Well, 5 games, honestly. But I'll give Indiana 2 victories because I do respect them. And I do think they have a nice young team. But the Knicks are clearly the better team in my opinion. And they're more built for playoff basketball. So I got the Knicks in 6 games. The Timberwolves and the Nuggets is the hardest series to pick because those are evenly matched teams in my opinion. Yes, the Nuggets are the defending champions, but I think the Timberwolves actually have more talent than them as far as a whole. I think the Nuggets have a better starting 5, but I think the Timberwolves are the deeper team. They have a starting 5 plus a better bench. What it comes down to, in my opinion, is Anthony Edwards. Which best player is going to show up more, Anthony Edwards or Nikola Jokic? Jokic is going to get his, but it depends on how effective it is. Game 1, I don't think he was that effective because I felt like the Timberwolves defense they gave him a lot of issues. They blocked a lot of his lobs and they just gave him a lot of problems. They can throw a lot of bodies at him with Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, and Cat. You know what I'm saying? The problem for the Nuggets, in my opinion, I don't think they have an answer for Anthony Edwards. That's just my honest opinion, bro. Like, watching game 1 and how he just ran through them, I know they're going to make adjustments, but if they put Aaron Gordon on Anthony Edwards, I think that's going to open up for Cat. And I think Cat's going to eat against whoever else they fucking guard him with. So, in my opinion, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I got the Timberwolves upsetting the Nuggets and winning 6 games. So, that's what I think is going to happen. I got Minnesota beating Denver. And as far as Boston versus Cleveland, I ain't wasting too much time with that series. Celtics in 5. Honestly, it should be Celtics in 4, but I'll give Cleveland the benefit of the doubt because the Celtics have a tendency to lollygag around sometimes. So I'll give the Celtics in 5. And the Thunder versus the Mavericks, that's going to be a good-ass series. But I got the Mavericks in 6 games. I'll be honest with y'all. Because I think the experience factor is going to be the big difference in this series because Luka Doncic and fucking Kyrie's been there. You know what I'm saying? This is Oklahoma City's first time there. Usually with young teams, they will ball out in the first round, but the further they go into the playoffs and they face more experienced teams, that's when they normally be. The experience factor goes against them. That's why I think Dallas is going to beat the Thunder in 6 games. I think that's what's going to happen, in my opinion. So, in my opinion, this is my opinion, I got the Western Conference Finals. I got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Dallas Mavericks. And I got the New York Knicks versus the Boston Celtics. Those are my picks. Tell me what y'all think. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.